Hello there YouTube, this is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with another Inkbound Daily. Today is the solo daily for April 17th, and today we will be playing Godkeeper with Emblem of Enterprise, going from Radiant Market to Proving Grounds, and then up against Runestone. So, I was about to say that Emblem of Enterprise means that we don't have to take shitty Ascensions. Right? We get to choose. We can use our glyphs to reroll those a lot. We can also get good augs, except we can't avoid shitty ascensions because our ascensions are going to start random. Again, if you're usually watching this, just something down for the comments if you want to help out. I'm interested to see if you get different ascensions than I do. Just more of a scholastic curiosity. Because I know that we originally had an issue when dailies were first released, and it was start with random bindings. They were truly random, and so people would have vastly different experiences because obviously getting stuck with, like, say, Blink Quicken is different from getting stuck with, say, Jinx Smoke Bomb. Otherwise, we got -1 will reserve. Hopefully, we're going to be able to offset that with whatever our ascensions are. Generally speaking, they increase the efficiency of the skill by around 50 to 100%, depending on which skill you're talking about. Some of them even go up to like 175% for some reason. And then, of course, more enemies on the field. I think, though, Godkeeper really doesn't care about getting swarmed. They're pretty decent at AoE. Like, obviously they excel at single target damage, but they just accidentally kill, like, a lot of stuff. So, I'm interested to see how this is going to go. We are fixing that. Hold on. We are not vestibular gaming today. Thank you. Alright, just taking a look to see if this got changed. Plus 50% attack binding multiplier. Okay. Again, I'm interested to see if that's additive or multiplicative with other attack binding multipliers. Previously, before 1.0, anything that said next attack binding, percent attack binding, all that was multiplicative with each other, so it was a way to get, like, out of control damage. So obviously when Godkeeper released and had access to velocity immediately, kind of spooky. Anyways, we got Divine Strike. Gain a critical charge at the beginning of each turn. Oh my god, okay, yeah, that makes up for the -1 will. So then, single target. This is going to guarantee crit, and then it's going to do 250 damage, which is, well, plus 250% damage. So then we're looking at triple, it's 210 to single target, and then half that to whoever's in the back. Holy lord. Okay, I can deal. We've got 3 smite per turn while this thing's in the ground. So, could potentially go into smite, leave this in the ground, and then just stop worrying about it. Cooldown on this went up. I don't remember if that's old or not, but that is considerable. This used to be 2, so that you could get velocity every single turn. It also looks like this does not. This is no longer tagged as a movement skill, so it should not give you 2 stacks of velocity, whereas it did before. Because this was tagged as a movement skill, because that's how it needed to do to work. So you would throw the spear, gain a stack of velocity, teleport to the spear, gain a second stack of velocity, maybe have blink, go up to 3 stacks. Anyways, and then we got Crimson Edge. Gain bleed damage per enemy hit. Guess we can kind of work with that. It's okay. It's more of our sustain damage than anything else, which we technically need to worry about in order to boss. Immediately getting the opportunity to go into Smite. What's our boss again? Runestone, I'm not sure that this is... It just says 50 damage to an enemy. It doesn't tell us where it doesn't say if it's the nearest person or random person. That's a little annoying. I'm guessing it's random. So then, smiting as well, that is not going to help our turn 1. This is 50 damage for our turn 1, but then on subsequent fights where we last longer than a turn, this is going to do 150 damage a turn. Notable. It's also our only source of velocity, so the odds of us actually going into that is pretty low, unless we somehow get all the way to Storm King. Then this starts to become pretty juicy, especially if it inflicts marked with our crit. I ain't down with that. We're gonna reroll. I'm down with Powder Monkey. It's kind of hard to take negative movement on Godkeeper because of the fact that well, in order for us to line up what we want to do, we actually end up using quite a bit. Excuse me? Reducing that to 2? I like that. I really don't think that we need crit chance here. This is going to gain a crit every single turn. Crit chance here is kind of nice. I think... Actually, the plus 20 damage is pretty nice. Double to far enemies. Yeah. I think we take Deadly Whirlwind here. Hunting Spear is pretty appetizing. I was in the middle of something and completely lost it. Oh yeah, in order for us to set up our bonus damage, we like to move around a lot. So negative movement speed is honestly kind of garbo for us. But, it's not something that we can't get around, right? We're probably just going to double grind this thing as soon as possible, because then it doesn't take up our inventory. Oh, look at that lineup. Oh, baby. Oh, yikes. I did that wrong. I should have stabbed this way and hit these two guys. Then this guy easily would have been dead, and then I whirlwind, and that probably was enough to kill the bits. Yeah, likely. We do 100 damage right now. Yeah, this loss is completely... Hold up. When do you smite? Let's test that out. Because if it smites immediately, we're fine. Nope, start turn. Excuse me? Oh, I had to teleport to the location and smite. We could have had it. We could have had it. Well, we learned today. That's also important. I think it's Bramble Dolos. No reason not to. What we got here? Not appreciative. Quicken is interesting, but I'm not willing to waste a slot on my bar for it, even if I can guarantee that it's going to get an ascension. I would really like to see Blink. Cone of Frost is notable. It gets prepped, so it can be free. Then we're going to roll again. I'll tell you what, Jinx works. T-Bolt, Inflict Shock, hit everything for... This is now like 300. So 150 to all enemies. Oh, I think it's Jinx. Again, we need to solve single target. Jinx solves single target. Especially when you kill stuff as easily as we do. Why? I kind of like Decayed Binding with this setup. Striker is a very good liquidator target, but like, oh, if you are above 50%, oh my god, Bits, learn to read. No, Valmark is great. On your first turn, if you're above 50%, that should be every single. So the question is 50% attack binding multiplier better than Valmark? Yes, on the first turn. This is available all turns, though. And I appreciate that. And technically, this is giving us 65? Is that right? Yeah, 65 physical damage, which is approximately 50% more damage from where we're at right now. So, okay, Valmark is just Decayed Binding right now all the time. Thank you, math. Vestigial, get rid of the little crappy vestige that we got. Can't remember its name right now. Oh, almost walked straight into that. I kind of like the idea of an augment. Like, really. The only reason why I think that I would want to get this big Quillen cage is because I think I actually want to just buy out the first shop. And with it being a big Quillen cage, that's like... God, I should know this number. It's like 350? 250? Like, it's a lot. And with that, we can still buy... Yeah. I actually think that we want to go money here. But yeah, knowing that Jinx is going to ascend, I think our next thing that we really want in life, the universe and everything, is I think that we really want to get, what would it be? A Glyph Globe. Because we want to reroll the, our Ascension. It's very important to us. I think this is good. I'm just checking maths here. Hit you with this and that. Oh yeah, this is good. Can I get all three of you? Gucci. That's quite odd. Okay. If this is critting, it's worth more than God of Lightning. However, sometimes you just want to watch it go burr. There's Blink. So the question we gotta ask ourselves is Blink worth more than Invig? Absolutely. Blink is the ability to give 50% more damage to an attack binding every single turn for free. Invig is the ability to double the next attack binding damage every turn for free. But we had a while back the Amulet of Floral Restoration, and that is also supposed to double our damage, and we would get 4 stacks of this, and then we found out that that at least is additive. So I'd really prefer not to find out that it's elsewise. If we can get Blink to ascend into Blast, that would be the most beautiful thing in the history of this game. Basically what that boiled down to was Blink is absolutely better than, at least it's better than Invig for Godkeeper specifically, because of the fact that it activates velocity. Otherwise, if we were talking about straight up ascensions, then we'd have a different story there. On gaining shield, gain 1 stack of Shattered Will. Beep, bap, beep, bap. Reduce your highest cooldown by 1. I do like using Jinx more often, especially if we can force it to be Dread Harvest. Okay, game. Expert Binder it is. I do really like Fleece of Gold, but I don't think that this is the build for it. So we'll take an Ink Flat. Glyph Globe and a Superior Vault. That's great. That's kind of exactly what we want to see. God, I hate these pots. We're going to be fine, though. Don't worry about that. There we go. Which one are you hitting? You're hitting here. You're hitting here. Yeah, I want you dead. No gunk from you. Oh, that is just beautimous. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, I said that. Alright. Boiling Muck. We guarantee a crit every turn? Holy Lord. Okay, game. Oh, Boiling Muck again! Okay, game. I see you. I forgot to use our Vestigial Shrine, but I don't know if we'd actually get rid of anything. Lucky Horseshoe? Am I potentially going to need a Barrier Potion for this fight upcoming? I think I'm going to need that more than Mercurial. We're pretty low cooldown. I don't know what I expected. What the frick is this? These are insanity. I think it's Quicken Jinx. We're already reducing our cooldowns pretty well. However, I do kind of just want to make it a non-issue. Because other things are going to be on cooldown, so we can't really rely on Expert Binder. This mark, though, should be multiplicative with this. So, blinking in, we have a stack of velocity, plus the enemy that we just blinked on takes double damage. So then that'd be triple damage? Yeah, that would triple our damage of our Jinx for our payout kill. I think that's too good to pass up. The shielding obviously was also good, but gain 1 vigor if below 50% max HP. I'll just like make Jinx better. Okay, thanks. Alright. What do you got for me? Nothing. Satchel of Smuggling actually looks pretty ridiculous. 4 stacks of poison up to 10 random enemies. Oh, not up to 10 random enemies. So, my assumption is that that is going to also be possible to land on one person. Okay. Okay. So, this is 40 stacks of poison, 200 damage at the start of combat. 200 damage, 100 damage, 50 damage. Assuming that that one enemy is still alive, that's highly unlikely. I think it might honestly just be Shining Circlet. Just go full CDR. If we can somehow get like a -1 cost to Jinx, that'd be pretty huge. Cheese card's also pretty good. Getting crit on this class is relatively good. I don't know, man. Is there anything that we would do for sets? Shining Circlet and cheese cards. I think I'm willing to do that. Reroll once. Okay, game. I see you. I did want that. I just didn't want to walk right into it. Okay. I don't know if this can get -1 will. If there's a purple for -1 will on this, we want it. Otherwise, we're looking for Jinx. -1 will. We don't quite want to... Come on. There we go. Jesus, that is a lot of damage. Can we phase? Triple damage. It's going to be a little bit more than triple damage. I'm actually wondering how much damage this is going to be. Let's work on you. Close. You can almost phase you. So how much damage is this going to do? List 210. did that much. Well, future bits will do the math on that. We don't need to waste your guys' time. And we're almost set up for Jinx. Extra orb on the floor. We got a freaking crit on Crimson Edge. Okay, I'll be honest with you. This is one of these. Flap. I don't even need the crit. But we will. Yeah, we can afford that. Blap. Blast. Oh, baby. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, what? This didn't always have well, it always had cost discount, but it wasn't in the description, right? Because with how much we're killing stuff right now, that is crazy. I still feel like I kind of want Blast, though. Like, 75 base damage is quite a lot. It's insanity. Like, let me just put it like, we have Divine Strike, for Christ's sakes. If we can Chain Blast, that's actually better for us than, like, God of Lightning. Like, it's insanity. God, this is a tough call here. I think we are going to take Blast. Wait, hold up though. Does that use our velocity? Because normally this is not an attack binding. But I believe once we pick this up, doesn't that become an attack binding? Beep, 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 beep. We're still fine. So long as blasting doesn't immediately spend the mark, which we should QA, so we're going to do it anyways. Negative 1 will cost. Ink Flat is pretty useless for us. Valmark is good till the end of the game. Double Boiling Muck, okay. We could liquidate cheese cards. That's probably an effect that we really don't care about. Getting Orblord to 2 is okay. Like, I'll be perfectly honest. Like, getting Haunted would be pretty dope. Yeah, I think we just get rid of cheese cards, make a little bit more money, which is nice because that does hit on top of Emblem of Enterprise. So we're probably, theoretically, we could make more money off of doing that than we would off of carrying cheese cards, and now we get to get other stuff. Give me some cash. Alright, it's testing time. Okay, it doesn't use that. We're good. We are A-O good. Can I get you in here? Hell yeah. Swing, swing. Save that for next turn. Probably don't even need it, honestly. If we could get some sort of first hit deal going on, that'd be kind of nice. It's gonna blow you up, stab you. But, like, why am I making this difficult? Baylor's Tongue is an auto-include in this deck right now. I called it a deck. Preserving Jinx is very good if we're planning on spamming the skill. Holy lord. Another escalating whirlwind also seems pretty cute. I'll take Preserving Jinx though. Like, all it's gonna do is either increase its base damage or I'm calculating my glyphs right now. We could go to the Binding Empowerment, but I don't think we actually want to. Like, we could get some base damage in our Divine Strike. That'd be pretty good. I don't think we actually have anything that we want to send into the Vestigial. Shining Circlet, maybe? I kind of like it. I think is a Sea Breach better than a Binding Empowerment? For us, I honestly think it is. Dope, I guess. Really don't care about that. I want to reroll this Ascension, so I want a Glyph Globe. I want Dread Harvest. Really not happy about this Barricade Blotter. We're gonna take some damage. Or are we? We are gonna need to put in some work here. we're going to take some damage here. Hoping we're getting out of this one. This reduces the most incoming damage. We need to reduce some incoming damage. So I think it's this play. Oh dear God. There's a third cannon. Oh dear God, that actually does use our velocity. Okay, that's terrible. Well, now we know. If we stand here, we surely die. This is a bad fight for us. We should think about what this means. This means that we actually still suck at single target. And we didn't use Jinx there, that's part of it, but versus high health enemies, we currently have difficulty taking care of them still. I'm hoping that Dread Harvest is going to fix that. Hard last lifeless. Screw it, we ball. I think this isn't necessary right now. Disintegrate helps. Okay. Look at you critting. Can I destroy you? Not quite. We gotta take out this guy over here. Because if we don't, it's gonna be a problem. Well, we really do no damage when we're not critting, huh? None damages. So that means that farming Dread Harvest is super important. Okay, you're currently taking 50% less damage. I don't think that's going to do anything to you, to be honest. I can't hit the two of you anyways. I can hit the two of you. Now, this is supposed to be multiplicative with Mark. Yeah? Meaning that this... Yes. I like that. Yo. We're back in it, boys. We had one atrocious fight, but now... I'm willing to grind Heavenly Eclipse. Do we have a Vestigial up top? Yes, we do. Where were you? You were here. Council's Ledger's pretty good too. Are we able to get Ulmas? I much prefer Marbled Cuffs. We're taking double damage, but it's still bonus physical damage for us. And currently we're only using binding multipliers. We're not gaining any like omni damage or stuff like that. So this is still a very useful benefit for us. So with that said, goodbye Heavenly Eclipse. Helmet Crab, no thank you. Suppose we should eat it for the quest. If we can get one Ancient Wisdom, or one more vestige of Ancient Wisdom to grind, that will give us the ability to... What am I even trying to say right now? Alright, Giannis. Gotcha. We are getting crit multi from this, right? Yes. That's what I thought. It's like, there's a reason I'm doing this, right? I'm not just insane. Yeah, okay. Jinx. Needs buffs, guys. Actually adding some damage to this and shatter. We don't really use shatter. I feel like this is a reroll here. There we go. You being free. Okay, hold up. You being free is actually sick. Is that better than one will? I don't think so. Because technically, we can take this off of cooldown, use Dread Harvest 3 times in a turn. Oh, it was tempting though. Heal me, please. You might be able to use lupine gloves. because of the fact that Crimson Edge probably won't kill enemies in this final area. It also does not inflict bleed. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, never mind. This is useless then. Okay, we're gonna go to the next area. Gain 1 stack of blur. We can't afford to re-roll this, so I guess we're gonna gain a stack of blur. It might save our lives. Like, lol. I think we can get rid of Shining Circlet. Grab All Will's Bard. If we can get Expert Binder 9, that would be fantastic. That would just make us more reliable. On defeating an enemy. I don't think we have any of that. No. On defeating an enemy, gain 2 velocity. Huh. Huh, who would have thought? Double lupine gloves? We do inflict bleed with Divine Strike. So if we do double lupine gloves, that still wouldn't quite get us to Eviscerator. Unless we ground one of them up. It seems like a waste. Picking up and grinding Ashes of the Fallen alone will give us some more crit damage multiplier and an extra will a turn. I think we grind Ashes of the Fallen, Shining Circlet, and then pick up 2 lupine gloves. We have to grind something else then. Is it Boiling Muck? Doesn't really do anything for us at that point. Then we get our Expert Binder. Yeah, buddy. We don't get our Expert Binder. No! Oh well. We were supposed to grind Ashes. I'm the biggest idiot. Huh. That changes everything. Okay. This seems like a no-brainer. We can re-roll this twice and still buy Ashes. Shaheen seems decent. Sugar Rush is not bad. We reroll. Blessed Brickstone will work. Blessed Brickstone will work. Blessed Brickstone is better than Marble Cuffs. Toss that on the ground because we don't care. That gives us a will. When we crit, we gain another will. Our blast is free every turn, drops an orb, which gives us a will. We got all this damage. Yeah. I think we're good. Is there... Nope, we didn't leave anything. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, now Runestone, we want to start at the very top unless the fight has changed significantly. We want to be as close to him as possible. The reason we do this is because then when the hands spawn, Assuming that there's still hands, they're going to punch him. They repositioned them! No! Do devs watch the channel? How did you know about this? Okay, you're hitting, you're hitting. Okay, we're good here. What are you all... How are we taking 27? You guys should probably... I guess you do. I just can't hover over you. The fight has changed. Okay. I kind of like that this has changed, by the way. This does not solve, though, our whole health issue. Now, normally, these enemies would be dealing 2. Or do they deal 2 now that I have 2 blur? They would normally be dealing 2. We're taking double damage because of glass cannon. And therein is our issue. We probably could have done this without glass cannon. I don't know how else we're going to heal here, but it'd be how it be, unfortunately. We had the opportunity to gain more healing. We had the opportunity to gain shielding. It's just something that we're going to have to deal with. You guys just respawn? Do you guys do more damage now? No. What in the heck? Guess I should have put some shielding on this. Well, I mean, if this crits, we're fine. It did not crit. Do we have any other shielding anywhere? I think we just bypassed all of it. Yeah, we're going to take this damage. You've already lost this damage, technically. We're fine. We're just going to crit next turn, and everything's going to be hunky-dory. Yeah, because even without a mark, we beat him. Like, we built ourselves for damage. I just didn't realize that that's how that fight worked. If I did, then I probably would have taken, like, literally any shielding that was offered to us. But that's how you learn. And hopefully you guys learned, and it was educational, or at least entertaining. But if you got any feedback whatsoever, be it questions, comments, concerns, misplay alerts, be sure to put those down in the comments below. And until next time, we will catch you guys around. Yep. Show my score. We were 5th due to a 3-way tie. Leto up there again. God damn it. We beat Arg, though. That's surprising. Arg's a capital G gamer. Yeah, pretty good. I think that we did pretty good. Like where honestly was our loss? We had that one terrible fight, and then we lost some points. I forget how much it is for the HP because we didn't know about having to shield during Runestone. I kind of like that, honestly. It technically doesn't make it any different from any other fight, but the ways in which you interact with it is different. Because Cinder has the Cinder Pox and the Cinder Cultists, and then Artelos just has all the tentacles. So yeah, it makes defense a little important in dailies where you would typically mainly only care about damage due to the fact that turns equals score. But yeah, pretty good. Anyways, as always, catch you guys around.